Hello there, and welcome to Beasts of the Day, where we take a look at, well, various beasts we see in RuneScape. And not beasts as in monster, but just some simple folks you may see around town. Okay, first up is our boy Sad and Alone. I guess there's really nothing special about this guy. He's kind of, just your run-the-mill RuneScape player. Get it? Alone? And sad. Well, at least he's got the pet there to cheer him up. All right, next up is this guy at Guardians of the Rift. And a lot of you may not know this, but the propeller hat is actually best in slot here. You're more likely to get dyes if you have an item that is red, green, and blue. The propeller hat happens to be all three. So this dude's probably rolling deep in dyes. Now, the bone sack isn't necessarily good at Guardians of the Rift, but you need it for Cerberus Pet, because then you can give him a bone to play with. You can't go anywhere without your pet, and you can't go anywhere without your pet's toys. So, in a way, it's required. Keeping on theme here with pets, this guy's name is Dogwater. Now, initially you may think, oh, he's actually not too bad. He's got Justy on. Well, no, he's got a cheese cape on, too. So, this guy is, in fact, Dogwater. Because as we know, people with cheese capes are shit. But not quite as shit as this guy on account of his name is dog shit. I mean, that's got to tell you something. Now, you may think the problem here is the profanity in his username. But the real problem is the fact that he's a group Iron Man. I mean, that is disgusting. It could be that I'm just upset about Group Iron Man because I was in a hardcore group with two of my friends. Both of them died of Wintertod, and one of them got PK'd in the wild. Why he was out there, I'll never know. He said he needed an iron bar. Anyway, I digress. This chick here is wearing a bear mask. I tell you what, you want to strike fear in your opponents, you put on a bear mask. Because they'll be like, whoa! When did bears have the ability to use a rune crossbow? And they'll be so scared that you can shoot them. Easy peas. This person is straight up called My Tasty Pussy. Not to be confused with your tasty pussy, but my tasty pussy. I don't even know, man. This is crazy. But you know who would absolutely love My Tasty Pussy? This guy here, Pussy Tester. Oh my good golly, we should hook them up. I bet they'd have a ball. Now, unfortunately, this Pussy Tester guy doesn't have, an image of what they look like. So I asked AI to come up with what they thought a Pussy Tester would look like. I gotta say, they absolutely nailed it. You can tell by this guy's little sly smile he's got going on that he absolutely destroys the box. Now, keep in mind, this guy looks like a lizard, and lizards have some pretty long tongues on account of having to get bugs. So, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, Anyway, speaking of putting long things where they don't belong, this guy is about to stick that abyssal dagger where the sun don't shine. And I tell you what, there's no way that Dusk Devil is stoked about this. But he ain't got no eyes, so he doesn't see it, really. But that thing's about to get absolutely violated. Now, this guy right here is about to smash this cow. And not in the way you're thinking, but into a couple quarter pounders. I'm sure this guy makes a mean Krabby Patty. But can he keep up with the nematodes? I think not. Last but not least, we have somebody who's representing about 40% of middle-aged men in America. White pride. Now, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but he seems racist. Again, I can't quite put my finger on it, but it seems a little racist. You zoom in on his face here, it looks like he's maybe been to a couple Klan rallies. Who's to say he's just giving me that vibe? This guy really were into white pride, he'd probably be using a whip. So he's either a poser or he's just really into white chocolate. And I'm really hoping it's the white chocolate variant. I personally, not a huge fan of white chocolate. I think it's gross. I'm more of a dark chocolate guy. I don't want it to be too dark, but a nice like 80% dark chocolate, that's some good stuff right there. One time I had 96% dark chocolate. Not very good. That being said, this white pride guy is probably a racist. Hey, thanks for taking a look at my beasts today. I really do appreciate it. Goodbye now.